Retro World Expo 2018 was this past weekend, and I had a blast there. Let's check out how it was.
Russ, what you doing? Russ, what you doing? Russ, what you doing? Let's find out.
Did you like Retro World Expo? Guys, we're at Retro World Expo. I just parked my car in the middle. Everyone's in line. Well, first things first, everyone always asks me, Russ, how'd you get your car inside the convention center? Well, it was pretty cool. Actually, these two huge walls ended up moving, and I was able to drive my car through the empty expo center and then through two double doors and just parked in the lobby. It was pretty sweet. And once I parked, the car started getting some attention. People were taking pictures of it and coming up to me and telling me how they enjoyed watching the build videos. They're giving me hassle. Maybe I'll get a ticket. I need the money for games though.
Russ Lyman, proprietor, driver, creator of the Mario Kart car.
There was also a sweet Jurassic Park vehicle parked outside with some cool props around it that was getting some attention too. I was super excited for the expo to start, and just in time too, because a line started to form to get in. Luckily, I didn't have to wait in this line because I was a glorified guest of the show.
Here we go!
You can't park this, sir! You gotta move your car, sir!
It's not gonna happen. Just put me.
Retro World 2018!
Number one thing I love about this convention is running into all the friends and people that I know here. What's up, Mike?
What's going on, man?
The first half of the show, I just kept running into people I haven't seen in a while. And I just had conversations with them.
What's up?
You want a cookie dough marshmallow?
Sure.
You're from Antoinette, so you know they're good.
That works for me. Thank you very much.
Shattered Hand.
One of the best games in the system.
I chatted with Mike Levy, Rax the Great, Paul from Retro Gaming Arts. Jay, what'd you pick up? You got a Dreamcast shirt. Ironically, you got a Dreamcast item.
Well, today is Dreamcast's 19th birthday, so why wouldn't I wear a Dreamcast shirt?
My buddy Jay, who just gave me some cool stickers when he showed up.
And I got some decals to give to you as a gift to a friend.
And I even met one of my newest Patreon supporters, Nintendo. I ran into my buddy Joe, Nintendo. We got Boss Rush mode. We're getting some deals, hitting the floor, cosplay.
Nothing's better.
That's it. After talking to everyone, I was actually running a little bit late to the local YouTubers panel.
You're running late to your panel.
We're making
He's already
Up there?
We're late! Me and Rax had to get going.
We're late for a very important date.
Panel with Russ?
We got a panel! We're going to the panel. You can come. The panel went fantastic. It was myself, Paul from Retro Gaming Arts, John Delia from RetroWare TV, Culture Dog, Mike Levy, and Rax the Great. There was no panel after us, so we were able to run a little bit later and take some more questions and have interaction with the crowd. We are doing our best to answer the questions and give informative advice about starting a YouTube channel and kind of what inspired us and keeps us going.
Then there's other awesome people who you haven't met yet, but you will meet because of all these community style things, so.
But once that was done, it was back to the showroom floor. It was time to get some pickups. One of the first pickups I got was this sweet Mega Man 2 Tiger handheld. I picked it up for Ronnie for $8. There's Ronnie.
What you doing?
It was 10, but I haggled. Swinging by my buddy AJ's booth, I noticed a bin on the ground with some watches in it. So I ended up scoring this sweet Mario game watch for $5. He wasn't sure if it worked since the battery had gone dry, but I couldn't pass it up for that price. There were tons of people playing video games in the back of the building in the free play arcade area. There were so many great arcade cabinets to choose from, and they also had a huge free play console section as well. Microsoft was set up in the back as well, hosting a Fortnite tournament that tons of kids were signing up for.
Troy, how you doing?
Good.
But if you got tired of playing video games, you could always listen to the rocking bands that played in the stage across from the free play area. Super Thrash Bros was tearing it up, and all of them are dressed up as different video game characters. Also, my boys from Rebel Gaming Club were rocking the stage as well. They just released a CD called NES Years, and I even made a quick guest appearance singing on one of their last songs. Day 2 was filled with a lot of chatting with the vendors and some more pickups. I talked to Peter at Imaginary Monsters booth. They were developing this sweet Metroidvania style game called Abyxsis, the Demon Reborn. He's hoping to have it out in 2019, but he has a lot of stages to complete. But overall, the demo was really cool and I enjoyed playing it so much. Can't wait for it to come out. He actually hooked me up with a free sticker pack with some of the characters in the game. Thanks so much, Peter. I also decided to pick up this sweet shirt from his booth, because I couldn't pass it up. They were so cool looking. And I even ended up getting a cool t-shirt from my buddy Steven at the Super Retro Throwback Review podcast. Thanks so much, man. I picked up this sweet Batman popsicle art from Johnny Flid. His art was pretty sweet, and I would have gotten more if I had the room. I think I'm gonna make a cool frame for this, so stay tuned for that. I also ended up talking to someone that's coming out with a cool retro video game magazine here. It's called Old School Gamer Magazine. And he took a few pictures of me in front of my car and said he would include it in one of the upcoming issues, so stay tuned for that. What is so great about heading out to this convention? It's the interaction with the people out there, the conversations you have with the people that are interested in the same thing you are.
Russ, what you doing?
You can geek out, and it's okay.
I sound like Russ today. What you doing, Russ?
I'm a filming.
Hey.
You can just share that bond with someone that loves the video game just as much as you. Or see people create art around that thing. If you guys haven't checked out Retro World Expo yet, you definitely need to. I would say make the trip out there and make it happen. It's constantly growing and improving with each year completed, and who knows what's in store for next year. Just tell me a time and place and I'll be there. Oh, and I'll be sure to bring my Mario Kart as well next year. I caved in, $2, Rocketeer, Tiger handheld.
That's a bit stiff there.
Well, gamers, thanks so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button to let me know that you liked it. And consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I put out weekly videos. I want to give a super shout out to all my Patreon supporters, Joey Ellis, George Sandoval, Joe Sheevy, David Apuzzo, Maynard, Dr. Pest, Nintendo, Brian Culpepper, and all my other supporters on Patreon. Thanks so much for your constant support. and gamers. As always, I'm Russ Lyman, and I'll see you next video.